Hello everybody, welcome to my story time. It's your girl Ty back again with another video. I just want to thank everybody that tuned in to my last video, that left a comment and showed some love and support. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it, and everybody who checked up in on me, made sure I was okay and everything. Yes, I'm okay, I'm doing well. You know, it's just one of those things that it's life. You have to deal with it the best way you can. And, you know, I have to pay it every so often to get it up off my credit so that I can move on with my life. So it is what it is. It happens. It's life. And that's what it is. So today, guys, on the menu, I got some Little Caesars pizza. I got the, what is it? Supreme pizza, and then I got a couple of pepperoni original slices. So yeah, that's what I got today to eat. And what I like to eat with my pizza is pineapples and jalapenos. So that's what I got on the side of it. I always ask for extra sauce on my pizza, but they never do that. So I got my own. That's what it is. That's what it do. And I also got some hot Cheetos and some ranch and some hot sauce. So I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking I'm extra. I get all this kind of stuff to go with with everything that I eat, but yeah, that's how I am. So yeah, my hot Cheetos. I always get like so much stuff to go with what I'm eating. You know what? I didn't say my grace, so let me say my grace real quick before anything. Heavenly Father, I thank you for the food I'm about to receive. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So, yeah, I got my hot Cheetos. I got my pineapple. Jalapeno. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm weighing down the box, so that's not good because I have it sitting on something. But yeah, and then ranch and hot sauce I like to mix it together. So let me go ahead and take the first bite for you all, because I got a story time for you all today, and the story time is about when I got catfished. So I'm gonna take a bite of the Supreme pizza. It's so good. It got onions, sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms, bell pepper, and I think that's about it. I always get the Supreme when I go to Little Caesars. into the story time now. The story time is about when I got catfished. Now, let me put this out there. I got catfished a long time ago. It's not anything recent. But yeah, I got catfished, and it was in the year of, I want to say 2013. So yeah, it was in the year of 2013, and basically I began playing a game, an online game that I didn't know anything about, had no recognition of anything about this game. So I began playing and just learning the ropes of what you do there and how you play it and all of that. So it's a game that has an avatar that you have to create. Basically, you create an avatar, and the avatar can look just like you. Big, small, blonde, black, brunette, whatever you want it to look like. It can look like that. You choose, basically. And you name that avatar, and that's basically how it started. I initially went on there to play games, but when I went on there, I ended up meeting, you know, him and some other people. Ended up changing everything. So yeah, I met him, and he was a really nice guy, really cool guy, down to earth, funny, and later on, and some. But yeah, I met him, and we ended up talking and whatnot, and I realized, okay, on this game you could really meet some nice people. You can talk to some people, and I thought it was all good. So I end up talking to this guy, and I end up really liking this guy. We end up, you know, really talking, connecting, just chatting on a day-to-day basis. We end up exchanging numbers at some point, exchanging pictures at some point. We end up really liking each other or whatnot. So after, I would say, about 8 months of us just really connecting and talking and chatting, we exchanged pictures. He was a very attractive guy. I saw his picture. He emailed me a picture. I emailed him my picture. I was very happy with the results of how he looked, and he said he was very happy with the results of how I looked. So we were attracted to each other, and you know, we end up talking on the phone and connecting with each other on another level and all of that stuff. And he told me that he was an engineer. He gave me a lot of personal information about himself, what he do in his personal life and what he do as a living and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I thought it was cool, you know. Basically, he ended up telling me that he was an engineer. He's from Alabama, and he told me he was 36. He told me that he had no kids, no wife, never been married, nothing whatsoever. So yeah, I thought everything was all good. Here's my pepperoni piece. Pepperoni. He ended up telling me that, yeah, everything was all good. He was single, didn't have anybody. Everything was all good. So I believed him. He was very believable. Like I said, we ended up exchanging pictures and phone numbers, talking on the phone. He gave me pictures of his home, where he lived and everything. And he said he owned that home and that it was just him. No wife, no family whatsoever. And I believed him. He was very believable. He was very believable. And you know, I was attracted to him based on the pictures that I saw and the personality that I saw within the game. I thought it was okay. Mind you, this game that we were playing is a very, it's one of those games where you can get really personal. So the game, you can have your own suite, aka hotel, your own space, and you can invite people into that space and you can chat with those people, and then you can even lock the space where no one else that comes in to chat can come in. It's completely locked with just you and that person that you want. You can do all kinds of personal stuff on that website. They allow you to do that, and it's just a really personal website where you can do all those things. And I don't condone anyone to going to meet anyone online, but I'm just telling you my experience and what happened, and I'm going to stay away from that from now on, and I've been stayed away from that from now on. But yeah, he was a very nice guy, on point. I really did enjoy his company. So after about, I would say, I don't know how long, it's pretty much almost a year went by with me and him chatting, talking, really just vibing and everything. Got to the point where he said, I want to meet you. And I said, okay, I want to meet you too. You know, everything's been going very well. I want to meet you too. So we get into the point where we start discussing meeting each other. So I was all in for that. And I said, okay, we're going to meet each other somewhere in public first. And he agreed to that. He said, okay. So we talked about that, and we said that's coming soon. We're going to do that. So about a couple weeks later, okay, so let me stop right quick. So let me see how long I've been. 13. Okay. So before I even get into the next part that I'm about to get into, I want to say this. Me and the guy was chilling for a long time, chatting. Everything was good. All of a sudden, I got a voice in my head that said, he got somebody. I didn't know what that voice was. I didn't know what to think of it. I just was like, oh my goodness, why did I just hear that? So, yeah, the voice said he got somebody. So, I ignored it like a dumbass. I ignored it. I really was feeling him so much at that point that I said, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to ignore it. I have a gift as well as me and other family members, we have gifts. We're able to hear voices or really feel vibes and energies that express to what we're really dealing with. So that's what it was. It was my gift coming out, letting me know that this man has somebody. So basically I ignore that and I just could keep enjoying him and whatnot. And about 2 weeks later, I get an email from someone claiming to be his wife. Someone claiming to be his wife. They said, "Hey girl, I just want to know the truth. I saw the messages between you and my husband and I want to know what's going on. I want to know the truth. I see a little bit, but I really want a breakdown from you." Mind you, me and this man, we exchanged pictures. We talked on the phone. We text. We did all of that. So she just wanted to know what was going on. She claimed to be the wife or whatnot. And at first I didn't believe it. At first I was just like, oh my goodness, no, this isn't true. But it was very true. And this lady, she just wanted closure. She just wanted to know what was going on with her husband. She just wanted some closure, basically. So at first I didn't talk to her and I refused to talk to her. I was just like, she's just like, you're messing with a married man and this and that and the other. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. And I just exit out. And I said, I'm just going to ignore these people, leave this man alone and let him go on about his business and deal with his problems himself. But then I thought about it, because the lady didn't leave me alone. She kept on bugging me. She said, I want to know. I saw those comments that my husband left you. I saw those messages that he left you, and I want to know about it. So I said, okay, this lady is not going to leave me alone. She's going to keep on messaging me, emailing me, calling me, texting me, all this, that, and the other. So let me just tell her and give her some closure, because it's only right that I do that, because I didn't know this man was married. I had no idea. So she gives me this long story about how the guy was married to her, had 2 children, and that he was an engineer and this, that, and the other, but he was older than what he said he was. Basically, what she told me was that he lied to me from the get-go. He lied from the get-go, and he said that he was an engineer in Alabama. He had no kids, no wife, nothing. And he said that he was 36. So basically the thing that she said was, the only thing that he told you the truth was about what he does for a living in the car he drives. That's it. Everything else is all lies. So I said, wow. She said, yes, he is an engineer. Yes, he is from Alabama, but he is not 36. He's 46. And she said he has 2 children. And I also had mentioned that he coaches softball. And she said, okay, he mentioned that he coaches softball. That's true. But he did not mention that his 2 children are on that softball team. So it's so weird because a week or 2 before the wife contacted me, I had a voice in my head that said, he has somebody. He has somebody. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what to think about it. And I didn't want to accept it. I was in denial. But the voice said, he has somebody. I said, oh my goodness, why am I hearing that voice? Oh my goodness, but like I said, I didn't want to accept it. So I ignored it. And I just left it alone. But me and my family, we have gifts, and we know, and I should have listened, because I heard something tell me he has someone. He has someone. But yeah, that's my story time though. As far as what I confronted him with is, I tried to reach out to him personally, but I never was able to. It was pretty much a situation where the wife was on to him and nothing more could be done. It was it. She was like me or that, and that was it. But yeah, the relationship got really serious. It got to the point where it was like, I want to meet you. So he was supposed to be coming down to meet me. We were going to meet each other. And that quickly got shut down because, yeah, what you do in the dark will come to the light. Let's just say that. And that's what happened with him. And I'm happy it happened because he was so believable. He was so believable. After we had connected and made a relationship going, he said, I want to come out there and want to meet you. You know, all of this and that and the other. And I fell for it. And you know what? Nope, I shouldn't have done that. And I tell you ladies right now, do not meet anyone online. Do not do that sort of thing. Because most likely it's a fraud, it's a catfish, and you don't want that in your life. 23 minutes, I think. So yeah, it was a lesson learned. No more of that. No more. I learned my lesson. Never heard from the guy again. Never text, never call. I left him alone completely. It is what it is. He was a very attractive guy. Said he was an engineer. Said he was a homeowner, lived by himself, all that stuff. So I was like, okay, so he's worth my time, you know. Gave him my time, and he was a fraud. He was a fraud. So yeah, that was my story time. I know that I'm probably missing a little bit here or there, but it is what it is. When you're telling a story sometime and you're eating at the same time, you may miss a little here or there, but yeah, that's what it is. That's what it do. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some more off camera. I thank you guys again so much for commenting on my last video, sending your prayers and your best wishes. You guys mean so much to me. I thank you so much. You guys are my real family. I love you. I thank you. Y'all doing what it do, and just hugs and kisses and just much love to you and your channel. And I thank you, and I ask you guys just stay blessed, stay safe. Peace.